For all of human history, we have looked up at the night sky. We saw the familiar patterns of the stars. We watched the planets wander on their predictable paths. It was our neighborhood, a place we thought we understood. But what if a stranger were to walk down our quiet cosmic street? What if something from far, far away decided to pay us a visit? This is not a story from a movie. This is happening right now. Scientists have found something new, something that does not belong to our solar system. It is a traveler from a distant star, and it is heading our way. This visitor has a name. It is called 3I Atlas. The I in its name stands for interstellar. That means it comes from the space between the stars. It is only the third such object we have ever confirmed. Its journey has taken millions, perhaps billions of years. It has traveled through the cold, dark emptiness of the galaxy. Now, its long voyage is bringing it close to us, close to our home, close to Earth. And with its arrival, it brings questions. Finding an object like 3I/Atlas is like finding a single dark pebble in the middle of the ocean at night. It is an incredible challenge. The discovery was made by a robotic system. The Atlas telescopes in Hawaii automatically scan the entire visible sky every few nights. They take pictures of the same patches of stars over and over again. Powerful computers compare these pictures. They look for anything that has moved, a tiny dot of light in a different position from one picture to the next. On a clear night, Atlas found such a dot. It was faint. It was moving in an unusual direction and speed. The initial data was sent to the minor planet center. As more observations came in, a clearer path began to form. Astronomers used those observations to calculate an orbit. There are millions of asteroids and comets in our solar system. We have been studying them for centuries. The most important difference is its origin. It formed around another star. This alien origin means it could have a completely different composition. It could be made of minerals that are rare or non-existent in our solar system. Another special feature is its trajectory and speed. It is moving much faster than objects that are gravitationally bound to our Sun. This high speed presents challenges for studying it. It will fly through our system and be gone in a matter of months or years. This makes every single observation incredibly valuable. The word interstellar can sound complex, but honestly it's really quite simple. Inter means between. Stellar means stars. So interstellar space is the vast expanse between the stars. Discoveries like 3I/Atlas prove it's not empty. It's filled with travelers. Ejected from home star systems, they wander the galaxy like cosmic tumbleweeds. An interstellar visitor has made that journey. Imagine you're on your porch. A car with a foreign license plate drives by. You know it's not from here, just passing through. An interstellar object is that foreign car. Its speed and path are its license plate. Why is this exciting? These objects are physical messengers. By studying them, we can start to map how other planetary systems compare to ours. Each visitor is a precious opportunity, a postcard from a distant star. For months, the story of 3I Atlas was one of pure scientific wonder. Astronomers around the world were collaborating, tracking its path. The initial calculations showed it would pass harmlessly through our solar system. It would come closer to the Sun than Earth's orbit, but its path would keep it millions of kilometers away from our planet. Recently, they announced a startling update. The latest batch of tracking data shows a small but significant deviation in the object's path. Something is causing it to gently but consistently change its course. It's now pointing much closer to Earth's orbit. Scientists have a primary suspect: outgassing. If pockets of frozen gases are warming, jets can act like tiny natural thrusters and nudge the object. This new trajectory does not yet guarantee a collision. Let's be very clear about that. The question we now must ask: what would happen if an object like 3I/Atlas struck Earth? An object 2 kilometers in diameter is not a planet killer. 10 kilometers wide caused the dinosaur extinction. However, 3I/Atlas would be the single greatest natural disaster in recorded human history. If it struck the ocean, most likely water covers over 70% of the planet, it would create a mega tsunami. Waves hundreds of meters high would devastate entire ocean basins. Coastal cities would be inundated. If it struck land, the effects would be localized but even more intense at ground zero, a crater roughly 40 kilometers wide. Everything within hundreds of kilometers would be instantly vaporized or flattened. Massive dust and soot thrown high into the atmosphere would block sunlight for months, possibly years. Impact winter would make global temperatures plummet. Agriculture would fail worldwide, leading to widespread famine. Not instant apocalypse, but a long, difficult struggle for survival. This is why NASA takes planetary defense so seriously. So with this alarming new possibility on the table, what happens now? The first and most important step is to gather more data. Uncertainty is our biggest enemy. Scientists need to reduce the error bars on their orbital calculations. This means more observations from every available telescope. The Hubble and the James Webb Space Telescope will be tasked with observing 3I Atlas. If the risk of impact continues to look significant, discussions about mitigation will begin. These are not science fiction ideas. NASA has already tested one method with its DART mission. Other ideas include a gravity tractor or other deflection techniques. The key advantage is that we have time. We found this object years before its potential close approach. Surveys like Atlas give us the one thing we need most: time. So, should you be worried? The answer for now is no. You should be aware, you should be informed. We live in an active and dynamic universe. Being aware of our place in it is not a cause for fear, but for wonder and vigilance. Stay curious and keep looking up. Please like and subscribe to Cosmic Discover.